Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Oliver Wiedmaier, founder of Voyage Trading Group. So today I'm going to discuss the brand new feature that was just released by TradingView. They just released a Pine Screener, which is a way for us to screen stocks using custom conditions from custom uh, indicators. And so I have an indicator. It's the RTI indicator, range tightness indicator. And what this does is it shows us very visually when a stock is very tight. And so that's exactly what we look for when we are looking for stocks to build a watch list name, because we want to find stocks that are very tight after momentum so that they have a high probability of a high quality breakout. And so basically what I'm looking for is a stock that has made a high move, 20% or greater, consolidates, and then it breaks out. So what I'm looking for is to scan for this condition. Okay. So how do I scan for high momentum names? Well, very easily, I think. I have three scanners that I run. So the first scanner, I'm going to use the scanner 2.0 for this. So the first one I'm going to do is a 3-month momentum scanner. And so this is looking for stocks that have made 50% move in 3 weeks, holding the 21-day moving average, and have a ADR of 4%. So these are high momentum names. And I'm going to hit Control A, and that is going to highlight all of the names from this screen, and I'm going to move them over to a watch list. I'm going to call it the bullish work watch list. Then I do a 1 week momentum. Okay, this is performance is 1 week equals 20% or greater. I'm going to add that to the bullish work watch list, and then a 1 month momentum, which is 1 month, 30%. Same thing, I'm going to highlight all of these names, put them into a watch list. And from there, I have a watch list filled with high momentum names. So at this point, I have a watch list filled with high momentum names. Okay. So now I'm going to use the new custom uh, screener, the Pine screener, to find stocks that have tight action. Okay. So right now, it's scanning all of these are showing up in the screener, but we want to narrow it down to just the ones with tight price action. And so that's where these two conditions come into play, and we'll discuss it over at the screener. So the first thing we're going to do is we go over to the TradingView Pine screener. We want to select the bullish work watch list. So this is the 179 names. This is all the high momentum names that we have just discovered. Now we are going to uh, connect the RTI indicator onto that. And I'm going to look for stocks that have the orange trigger condition. So you want to move so it's orange dot triggered true. And then you have to click to scan here. So out of that 179 names, 23 names have that orange dot condition. And you'll see what I mean once we get there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight all of these names, and I'm going to put them into a new watch list. And I'm going to call that watch list the watch list work. Now we have a watch list filled with tight price action after a high momentum name. Um, but I'm not done yet. I want to look for stocks that also meet the RTI below 20 condition. Okay, so the orange dot signals 2 tight days. The RTI below 20 is just 1 tight day. And so now I have to hit scan again. So this is 57 names. And some of these names will overlap, which is just fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Control A. I'm going to put this over into the watch list work as well. Now we have a watch list filled with names that are tight. And we know that they are in a momentum phase and they have high momentum with high ADR. So what we do from here is we are just going to move names out of this watch list or flag them that we might put onto a focus list. And so, this is a fantastic setup here. It has the momentum leg that we like, right? It pulls in, and now we're getting really nice tight closes here and nice tight ranges here. You see that orange dot condition is met. Okay, that means that the range is very narrow. Okay, and so if this is something that you're interested in, you could simply put an alert over this consolidation or over maybe these two tight closes here, whatever it is, but you would then move this over to a focus list and set your alert. And so you're going to go down your list and you're going to do this over and over and over. And if there's anything that you don't like, you just ignore it. Anything you do like, you just put onto that focus list. I'm not going to go through all of these names right now, but you'll see that you will find names that are setting up very nicely. Okay. And so for the most part, yeah, you might have 30 or 40 names and you could get, I don't know, 10 or 20% of those names could set up very nicely, or you could find something that is interesting to you, might not be buyable the next day, but at least you are seeing it shaping out to be a nice consolidation. Now, if we don't want to find stocks that are in a nice tight price action, what we can do is perhaps we're looking for stocks that are currently breaking out. If you wanted to use this as an intraday breakout screener, you could do it this way. So the first thing you do is you want to clear everything out. Okay. The bullish work. Okay, so that's perfect. So now we still have that high momentum watch list. And instead of having it show us tight price action, I want it to show us stocks that are breaking out. Okay. And so I had to hit that scan again. So from that list, 48 are having range expansions. And so again, I'm going to put this into a new watch list, the bullish, no watch list work. Okay. And then now we have the watch list work. So these are going to be stocks that are breaking out. Look at that. Breaking out after that tight action. And you can see that is indicated by the green spike here. So RTI drops to 0 and then has that big range expansion. And so that is what the screener is looking for. It's looking for stocks that had a tight price action the prior day and now is having a range expansion. So this would be used as a breakout scanner. And so you would just run this scan throughout the day, and this is going to pick up names that are having breakouts, having big range expansions. Okay, my computer's lagging now. Okay, so anyways, you get the idea here. I'm bogging down my computer. So you get the idea here, okay? And so this can find either stocks that are consolidating or stocks that are breaking out. So whether you are scanning for names to put onto a watch list, then set an alert and buy, or you're looking for stocks that are currently breaking out that have already met that tight price action, right? Because that range expansion trigger on the RTI indicator must be tight the day before. So this is fantastic to use either way, however it is that you want to do it for your system. This is fantastic. If you have any questions, you let me know. All the links and descriptions will be in the all the links will be in the description. Later.